there, Bare Knuckle News fans. Susan Cigar here with Edgar Plazaola. Edgar, an amazing fight tonight. Let's talk about that and tell us what's on your mind tonight as far as how you did, and did you stick with the game plan?
Well, every single time that I step into the ring, I get a lot more comfortable. I like to get into a fight right away, which is what I did in the first round. My opponent, very tough opponent, hard hitter, but there was no doubt on my mind that I was going to finish this fight. I got the chance to display a little more boxing skills, be able to put a little more combos, but definitely, I feel so comfortable in the clinch. I'm coming from my MMA background. I feel like what made the difference as well.
You unleashed a flurry of punches at the end. Let's talk a little bit about that, because you were on fire tonight, guy. And I think it's the first time you've actually made it to a fourth round, right?
That's correct. But I train so hard, that I'm always ready to go. My mentality is I'm always expecting a hard battle. I'm always ready to go all in, but I'm always ready for the best as well, which is, like getting the finish. But yeah, definitely, there was a moment in the previous round that I was trying to go for a flurry, but I noticed that he was going down, so I didn't want to hit him while on the ground, so I stopped. But then in the fourth round, it was time to let it all out, because I know it was time to close the deal.
The Dawson brothers are really well known. They have a good background. Of course, Thuggy is a different fighter because he started after his brother John. So how did you specifically prepare for this fight against Dodson then?
I always prepared in a way that I'm trying to improve myself, I'm always looking at my previous fights and always trying to, fix and close any gap that I have. I watch his film, I was ready, for his style, but I always like to focus more on me. Like for example, this fight is another win, another finish, but there's so many things that I need to improve that's why, for my next opponent, I'm gonna be way more ready than for this one. But yeah, I knew that, he liked to step very square. My plan was exactly what I did, like hit her with hard combos because I know I was gonna be able to land those punches.
You say that you want to improve yourself and make yourself better. What are you going to be working on moving forward in your game, so to speak?
Well, definitely, a little more on my footwork. So my goal is, I know I have a lot of power. Yeah. I know that when I land my punches, they feel it and they go down. But my goal is, like to always come a little cleaner. My daughter at home, she's 7 years old, and every time that I get a little bruise or a little cut, she always asks me, why you let them do that to you? So that's exactly my goal, hit and don't get hit.
What do you feel motivates you to get up every single day and do this job? Because it's a tough job. People don't realize the mental effort it takes, the diet, the determination, the will, the soul of a warrior. Who do you fight for, Edgar?
Well, first, I fight for my Lord Jesus Christ. I believe, that I'm God's champion. I want to reach this platform. I want to be able to get that belt so that way I can reach out more people and so I can show a different side of fighting, I want to be able to show people that you can bring violence, you can be aggressive, but at the same time, bringing the right message and doing it for the right reason. For first is God for me, and of course my family. My family is everything for me, and that's why I put everything on the line. I put everything on the line for them. So definitely God and my family.
So you mentioned a really interesting topic about the fact that you're trying to focus and work forward and send a different message than what most people think out to the public. 5 years ago, when I started covering bare knuckle, people thought I was crazy, and my anniversary is coming up June 22nd, and that was really my goal, to let people know exactly what you said. It's not all about the violence. It's not all about what you see inside the squared circle or the ring or the combat cage or the octagon. There's really fighters that work hard. They're determined. The sacrifices, the overwhelming amount of time it takes. So we're going to be asking our fans to let us know who they want us to profile in our new series, Soul of a Warrior. And as you mentioned, it's so important to make people understand that this sport is not what it looks like, right?
Absolutely. This is a sport. It's a combat sport, And me, for example, I look at myself as a martial artist. I'm an artist, just like a singer, like make money, making music, but they can pick what type of music to play. It's the same thing with me. This is my platform.
Yeah.
This is what God had planned for me. He gave me the skills, He gave me the discipline, He gave me the mindset. So that's exactly my goal. I'm using combat sport and using fighting so I can reach the platform, so I can send a different message.
How inspiring is that, you guys? You're going to make me cry. Aww. All right, before we go tonight, any friends, family, sponsors you'd like to thank?
Absolutely, man. I wouldn't be able to be here without my team, so I want to say thank you to all my sponsors, El Toro Loco MMA, El Toro Loco Churrasqueria, my friend, my manager, Aldo. Without him, I wouldn't be able to doing this. He's the one who put me into this, you know. Elite massage, you know, like they were able to take care of me during the whole camp. The best bull ranch as well, and Miami Shooters Club, and the Women Only Fitness Bootcamp.
Wow, you got a lot of people that love you there, Edgar.
I have a great team.
Ay, Dios mío, ay. Before we go tonight, I want to ask you one final question. Who do you want next?
Anyone that put on the line, I want to start getting into those ranks. My goal is the belt. I'm getting that belt. Right now, actually, they're fighting for my division, the 145. So if I can skip the line, I'm ready to go for it because I know I'm ready for anyone. But I understand, you know, like how it works. And in reality, my mentality is I'm the champion already, you know, so all I need is the belt. So as a champion, you have to be able to defend your belt against anyone. So anyone they put on the line with me is gonna go down. I have one ultimate goal. Hear me now, believe me later. I'm the future 145 BKFC World Champion.
All right, well, you heard it here, First Fight fans. Edgar is ready to take on the world as the first 145-pound champion. He had a great win tonight, and I want to just say I'm so proud of you and grateful that you gave us time to do an interview with Bare Knuckle News. And you know what we do here now? For Bare Knuckle News, I'm Susan Cigar, and this is Edgar,
the Dreamkiller Plazaola.
And remember, Edgar, come on with enthusiasm, energy, big love, and power. No one beats us to the punch!
Where you live at? St. Louis City, where I live at.